Hi, my name's Jonathan, and this is my brother, Ivan. We both have Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, which means basically from doing nothing or just existing, our muscles deteriorate, or from being overexerted. It comes with a lot of other conditions that come along with it, including pseudotumor cerebrae, which he has, which causes his brain to swell with
back fluid.
And I got AFib, which causes my heart to race when stressed.
And I also have ADHD.
That's also a cause from it.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, sorry.
So is autism.
Sorry, viewers. I should have been to that.
Honestly. See? What a fool.
Who are you talking about?
What do you think?
And at times,
right here, you can hear.
And at times, he can be making jokes and talking about me, and that's why we get along so much.
But the day, we still love each other. Well, somewhat.
So isn't that right?
What? You got anything else you want to say?
Isn't that right, Meatball?
Shouldn't we explain our life stories of talking about our condition?
Yeah, we should.
Well, I was born December 12th, 2000.
I was born April the 14th, 2003. And my head's big.
Well, my mom always said when I was a baby, it took me longer to walk. It took me longer to sit up or do anything.
And now he's age 21, and I'm 19.
Well, when she first figured out I was diagnosed, well, Ivan was still a baby.
She started crying.
Well, she started crying when she figured out my diagnosis. It also reduces my lifespan greatly. She started crying and she was upset. And I told her, when I was 6, I told her, "What's wrong, Mommy?" And she just started crying harder because I asked her what was wrong. I wasn't concerned with myself. I was concerned with her.
And thus the story of us began.
My parents got divorced for reasons.
Then years later, she found out about my diagnosis, and she cried hard. She didn't really cry, but she was sad.
Upset. Like, this isn't fair.
And she never told me about it.
She always told me that we brought purpose to her life. Well, she works hard 4 days a week at Amazon so we can have a place to live. A nice house to step into. A nice house. Just for us.
John.
And my older brother takes care of us when she's not here.
John.
I feel bad that I can't do anything for her. Sometimes it hurts really bad. That I feel like no one cares about disabled people in the workplace. Like, they just pretend so they can fill their quota. Whatever. I'm probably just getting off track. It's kind of sad.
It'll be okay, brother.
No,
our story's just so sad. The viewers would like it.
Well, from then on, I would go to school when I could walk at one point. I stopped walking when I was 12.
And I stopped walking when I was, I guess I was like 16. Well, like, all completely.
When I went to elementary school, well, I'd march and everyone made fun of me and I'd get upset. Well, and then my parents got divorced, so I got really angry all the time. Because I thought it wasn't fair. Ever.
And after that...
And then I had a teacher that she really didn't care, saying that I'm immature for my age in a kindergarten. How's a kindergartner supposed to act? Tell me.
Yes, and I failed, and then they fucked me at kindergarten because they said I was too immature when, you're 5 years old.
I believe them.
Supposed to be.
I believe them. You cutting me off and not saying excuse me before you speak.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. You didn't tell me how to speak on this video.
You know better. You have manners.
Oh, bush in your head.
Be honest. Man, do it then.
Oh, no, what are you talking about?
We're getting off track here, you think?
Be quiet, you clown. You don't tell me what to do.
You're the clown with that big puffy afro looking like that circus afro.
You look like a meatball from the Super Squad show thing.
You don't remember the name of the show? Wow, I remember it. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. #1.
You look like Meatwad.
We're getting off track here. Well, elementary school, it was going well at that point where I met my second and third grade teachers later on.
Excuse me,
She
John.
was the first that wanted to advocate for me and my needs, knowing that I'm not like everyone else.
Excuse me, John. I would like to talk about my life too.
You
So
didn't let me
when
finish.
oh, okay, brother, finish.
Well, she would advocate for me that I didn't have to run in PE because I would overexert myself and then I couldn't move my body very well if I did that. So, well, she was very sweet to me.
And when I was
Keep going then, go.
and when I was in first grade, I met my favorite kindergarten teacher. Her name was Miss Duncan. She had me for 2 years, but she was the
Can you
nicest
talk
teacher.
more professional?
She was the nicest teacher in my life.
Can you talk
She
anymore?
was so sad.
Man, everyone knows that. Man, you're faker than orange juice.
John, let me finish my story.
Man, you sound more mature, like me.
John, I am mature.
Like your older brother. Like I sound very
So that's how my kindergarten years went. It was very smooth, relaxed. Didn't know nothing about disease or nothing. I could run, jump, skip, do everything.
Well, third grade, I met a teacher. She was the nicest person to me at that point. Seriously, it just felt like no one cared about me, but she did. She just made it time to understand me more than understand me that I'm different. Bad sense of humor. I like reading because of her. Well, used to.
We like playing video games too.
Some fighting games aren't that fun. Takes a lot of practice.
So, guys, when I was first grade, to me it's like a breeze. I don't really remember nothing from there. So yeah, skip over that. Second grade, I met this substitute. She was very mean, but let's skip that too. In third grade, I kept switching schools and whatnot. Fourth grade, switching schools still. Then I beat a teacher in third grade because I'm cuckoo. And yes. Then in fourth and fifth, I moved to a school called Cottondale Elementary, where I met a whole bunch of friends. And then when I moved, I got to middle school. They were nice people. They all were my friends. Seventh grade. Mind you, that I was walking in these years.
Huh?
Then in eighth grade, I stopped walking, and then everybody that I knew started to think that I'm a faker. When in reality, I'm not the one doing it. So,
which makes no sense. Like, how convoluted does that have to be? Even the nurse is pretending, the principal's pretending, everyone in the state's pretending. He's acting like he doesn't have a disability. Like, how convoluted do you guys think that is? Like, what kind of kids just make stuff like that up?
And in seventh grade, yeah, I started to get bullied, called names, and all that.
Well, when I was at middle school with them, they found me terrifying for some odd reason.
Then when I came to ninth grade, my brother was there right by my side.
I guess because I had a really bad temper. Well,
let me tell you about the recent years now. I've made a lot of friends when I was in the third grade. They all became my long time friends. A lot of numbers and stuff from people. And they stopped bullying me for 1 whole year. Sounds dumb, but yeah, people, yeah.
Well, can I continue?
Yes, you may go now, brother.
Well, my third grade, she just made me feel like I was welcome somewhere for once. She tried to understand me.
Oh wait, I got some more to tell you, people.
What? You didn't want me to finish.
Finish, brother.
And then there was this teacher, Miss Ray. She helped me get over my stuttering. She was really sweet to me. She just let me relax, would take time to help me. She also gave me my favorite nickname. She called me John Boy because she was like, she's always thought I was really smart. I was smart for my age. That's true. Well, after that, I went to fourth grade and I had a teacher named Miss Neighbors. She didn't understand anything about me, didn't want to.
How do you remember all those teachers?
I just do. They caused me suffering, or they made me happy. And she didn't understand me and didn't care when I was upset or anything. Like it didn't matter. Doing what you need to do is important.
My turn, John.
No goofing off. No nothing. She didn't understand that I had muscular dystrophy when she made us walk around the school and I was breathing hard. Because it makes it so.
So your legs feel like you're carrying like 80 ton weights on your legs.
It's just like your legs feel as tight as possible. It's like somewhere below a Charlie horse and having a spasm in your leg. But
it's like you're having a muscle spasm all day.
your legs
your whole
are
life.
just tight all day. It's just painful. And she just didn't understand that.
And when I was in middle school, I met my favorite teacher. His name was Dixon Goodson.
Why can't I even
He was my favorite teacher because he actually understood me, unlike all the other students. He came to my house and gave me a watch without the other students knowing. That's why he's my favorite teacher.
Yeah, I can't even finish.
After that, I met another teacher that understood me. Her name was Miss Lawful. She's nice.
Wow.
And you may go now, brother.
Well, because of how she treated me, and then my grades were bad, and I would go over my dad since my parents are Slayer. My stepmother would get really upset at me every time I messed up. I had bad grades. She would be mad at me, and then at some point, just escalated. I just was about to leave and go, and teacher said something, and I just got upset. I was trying to go out of the door instead of going out the front entrance. And then when it was like, my dad's supposed to pick me up, which is a part of the agreement at that time.
And he called her something that rhymes with the word ditch.
And then she just kept going on and on that I'm bad, I'm this, I'm not this, I'm no good, I'm that. Kept talking and talking and talking.
I didn't say no words, so it was him.
Yeah, and then I snapped. And then from that point on, I was just really, really depressed.
Don't worry, I bleeped that out.
And I was like 12 at the time. I really just didn't care.
I was 10.
Anymore. It just felt like I didn't want to live because no one cared about me, it felt. I just thought my life is worth nothing. No one loves me, nothing. And the only thing that snapped me out of it was my cat Hamby when I got her. She is the sweetest cat I've ever owned. She'll come to you. She's always talking. If she senses you're upset.
That's for another video, John.
If she senses you're upset, she'll come running.
That's for another video, guys.
And then when my little cousin Jemiah was born, she made me I was so happy. And she was always running up to me saying, "John, John."
And now we can't see them because some people
Reasons.
in the world are.
Not the brightest.
And yeah, when my 2 twin cousins were born, I was so happy that I had two look-alike, actually. They're fraternal.
Well, after all that, I felt better.
That's why I spoiled them.
I had to go to summer school because I really couldn't work anymore after how she treated me. So I went to summer school. And then someone was mad at me because I went to summer camp, MBA camp, for people like me.
Who was mad at you?
Some lady that was a teacher for me during the summer school, she was mad.
Why?
I don't know. Because she didn't graduate for doing it like that. Yeah, I did. And it was a blast. I was on the news and everything. We did zip lining. I went swimming, even tubing.
Yeah, so if any of you already know us, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
And also they did have a couple things that they're not allowed to do anymore, probably for obvious reasons.
And John, we're going to have to bleep the stuff out you said.
And you better not be watching this.
Who ain't?
What? Oh, because the other part where I said that? Well, she made me.
John, you're not going to say that on the camera.
Take out like 3 words. Well.
How do we do that?
No, I didn't call her that. I said I called her that. I didn't say I'm telling her that she is.
John, you can't do that. It was not show.
Dad can't be mad. That's exactly what I said.
But
I'm being real. How can he be mad? I'm being real. He told me, you have to be real. Be the realest you can.
But John, how are we going to show our auntie this?
That's what I said. She better respect it. That's what I said. That's actually what I said. What is she going to be mad at? That's what I said in the past. I didn't say that now. In the present.
Okay.
Well, after that, I went to middle school. They were. I met some of my old friends from elementary school and that. Middle school, they treated me better. And I met my favorite teacher first year, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites,
He
too.
also had a disability. He was a disabled veteran, had issues with his legs.
Yeah,
and his
he
spine.
is a disabled veteran, but I saw him
He's gotten
jump
better.
over a counter at my school, and he should not do that. He told me to not tell anybody that he saw this. That I saw that.
He made me feel so much better about everything. He would try to understand that he knew I'm not a great student when it came to academics, but he knew I had a great personality, and I was always open-minded, happy. I'd listen. He liked that about me. Then I'm very kind. He said I always try my best, even though my best might not be my best.
Those people treated me so mean when I was in middle school that I just turned over and started being mean to them.
Yeah, I want to wrap this up. This isn't 4K, you know, right?
That's
in 4K. Can't believe it. That's 4K, my man. Can't believe it. Yeah. So.
Hello. Do y'all want to meet the cats?
So
Tune in to our next video.
After
See them.
middle school. Well, actually, there was a teacher that. Well, she wasn't very good case manager. Felt like she didn't do a very good job. Hadn't seen her ever again. So, other than that, pretty good. And then I got to middle school and I met Miss Level.
Middle school.
Oh, I mean high school. She's probably the nicest way, and she has a very quiet voice. Like very quiet.
It was quiet.
So unless she gets upset about them not following my IEP, which she did often. And then I started practicing going to work, grocery stores, helping out, going to food banks and such.
Also, guys, I'm going to tell y'all about my favorite bus driver. Her name is Miss Deborah. She's like my favorite bus driver.
Oh, my Miss Deborah.
I should do this on my YouTube channel.
Miss Deborah, yeah.
Did you know he was saying that too? So, we probably should have bleeped that out.
What?
I mean, you still saying words. Just bleep it. Just bleep it. John, you're still saying words. You just need to be bleeped.
And no, it doesn't. Miss Deborah. I'm being real. Well, Miss Deborah is probably the best bus driver. She's funny.
You got her number?
She loves Disney.
You got her number so I can talk to her?
I do not.
Oh, talk to her.
She loves Disney, and she likes to play Ivan's song. Ivan hates when she would do this. Go, it's Ivan's song! Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's a brand new day. What you waiting for? He hated it. He hated that, but
so,
she's
John,
a great bus driver. She's so considerate. She's so sweet.
So, John, do you think they want a part 2?
Music. Yeah, let's see. Wait and see.
If there's a part 2, y'all can say.
If there's the smallest demand for another part, consider.
And if y'all want the Mr. Cats video, we'll get y'all that too. But Hamby, she lives with our grandparents, so
gotta wrap up my story before this ends.
Wrap it up, Hamby.
Well, high school, Ms. Love always treated me like a really good person.
Stop in 1930.
And then I met James, which he had Asperger's. He was as nice as could be. He was trying to be understanding. Well, when I finally got to know him, he was really nice to talk to. Smart at that. And then he graduated that year, senior. And then went to second year. Couldn't do science class, couldn't go upstairs. Yeah. Didn't adapt really. Then we got a new school. Now. With long hallways, the lunch tables were good. More work.
Yeah, the lunch tables.
And I met the girl I used to like a lot, named Kylie Smith. Kylie. She was the sweetest thing. She couldn't talk that well. She had hydrocephalus, which caused her brain to swell. And then she tragically passed like a year or two ago.
It was so sad.
I've missed her ever since.
I know.
She wouldn't want me to be sad. She wanted me to be happy. Happy that I met her. Happy to be alive. Just happy that the fact that I got to meet her. Which is very blessed. The fact I met her. And then I met a friend once. Well, she's friends with someone named Sarah. Sarah was. We were really close friends. But I was always trying to concerned about her and all that. Yeah, she was always upset or something. I was wondering what we'd just be friends. But you know that's not when a guy says they want to be friends. We all know this. Well, for most.
I want to be friends.
Well, she was always talking to me, telling me about how awful her boyfriend is. But then she was just telling me that to get me to do stuff for her, buy her stuff. And when he would say something mean about me, no, that's because she told him to do it. To be mean to me.
Is this true?
Yeah.
And you would never tell me this?
She confirmed that.
You want to
She told me that that's what happened. She betrayed me the whole time. Lying to my face. But then, after a couple months after that happened, Kylie passed. We were both friends with her, and she didn't even try to contact me to see how I was doing. I was alone at that time. I had my family, but just didn't feel like it.
Also, guys, if you want to follow us on our social medias, we'll put our Instagrams in the link in the bio.
And I went to the funeral on my birthday to see how her family was doing. Her mother was crying and upset. Then she hugged me. And then she said, while crying, said, Kylie wouldn't want us to be crying. Kylie doesn't want us upset. She wants us to celebrate her life as she was.
And I didn't go because it was raining. I didn't want to put all that trouble on my mom.
She was an actual devoted Christian. One of the few I've met. She actually understood the message. She understood that God's love is endless. He loves you no matter what. Who you are, what you believe. He loves you. Who you love, it doesn't matter. He loves you. So that's what she taught me. And then I met some internet friends. They're great to me. A guy named, Manuel. He had issues with a girlfriend that wanted him to end his own existence. Just because she thought it was funny.
Wait, what?
Now he's better. He's a lot better. We talk about serious issues. Guys, that they don't care about when guys are depressed. Or anything. It doesn't matter. We're breadwinners. Is that all we are? Is that all we're good for?
Well, I'm good for breadwinning for myself.
And then,
not for others, though.
Well, after that, I was really upset and I was angry, toxic, all of these things. And then I met a friend named Zach. Zach helped me.
Hey, Cody?
Zach snapped me out of it, that I'm just being that way. I shouldn't be acting like that. What's the point of me doing that? You're just lying to yourself now. You shouldn't be toxic. Telling me, why are you acting like that? Why are you doing this? And then after that, I had a bad dream about Sarah. And I woke up and I apologized to him for getting upset and the fact I blame my disability on why I lost to him. Even though I still don't understand how you tell someone to play a game without telling them. Still don't get that concept. But get the rest.
John, I have not talked even longer than you have.
Right.
So can I talk to you?
Then I met a Welsh named Wade. We play a game called
the video will be too big. We can't upload it.
Oh, yeah. Wade is a Native American with autism. He likes to be understanding and helpful as he can. He lives in Texas.
Howdy! Look at my trucker hat.
Well, he's always nice to me. He's like my dad when my dad's not around when I need to talk. My dad's more reasonable than he's ever been now. I can talk to him when I want, whatever I want about.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind, it seems as much.
Also, Dad, forget about that part earlier still. That never happened.
I'm being real as I can. So, thank you for anyone who watched.
Wait. We have to do this. Thank you.
No, you don't. Well, thank you to whoever watched this video all the way through. Thank you. If you really want to hear someone's message, sorry this isn't organized, taking notes, really, writing down, taking notes, and just reading off the card like, this is what I'm going to say. That's not the realest way to do it. Well, thank you for watching and tuning in.
Peace!
Next time.